The Malignant Narcissist. The narcissistic personality disorder has been around for many years, and with growing awareness that's happening in most recent years, people like us are looking into traits to see what exactly we are dealing with, whether we are just dealing with toxic, selfish fools or something much more sinister. Narcissists have a disorder. It is who they are. Dealing with them, as you most likely already know, is far from easy, if not impossible. There are those on the lower end of the spectrum that once you know who they are, what they do, and their patterns of behaviour, you can learn how to handle being around them. And then there's those such as the malignant narcissist. We do all have narcissism within us, and there is positive as well as negative. Narcissism is different from actually having the personality disorder. Although those with negative narcissism that keep going along that negative path will get worse with age, those with self-awareness will recognise and understand emotions like empathy, regret, remorse and guilt, and those will kick in, which most often stops people from hurting others in the first place. Or if they do make a mistake and hurt someone else's feelings, they are self-aware enough not to do it again and learn from the mistake. Toxic people look for others to blame to escape accountability. They have little to no self-awareness and they hit the repeat button, often getting worse as they blame all others for their own behaviour. Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and welcome to the channel, which is all about the narcissistic personality disorder, to give you more understanding of those you might be dealing with in your life, how to recover from narcissistic abuse, and ways to handle them if you cannot go no contact. Thank you to all the returning subscribers. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Hit the bell if you want notifications of when videos are released. So what is a malignant narcissist? As far as I'm aware, the malignant narcissist isn't an official diagnosis. Even if you could ever get one to go to a psychologist to be diagnosed, they would be diagnosed with the narcissistic personality disorder. The term comes from the psychologist Erich Fromm. Sorry if I've not pronounced his name correctly. He was a German Jew and fled the Nazi regime and settled in the US. He describes the malignant as the most severe, pathological, and the root of most vicious destructiveness in humanity. The malignant narcissist, possibly the most dangerous and harmful one there is out there. Experts see very little difference between a psychopath and the malignant. These are the ones you need to be extremely cautious around and safely get out and far, far away from, and make sure they can never find you or get hold of you. They are a true psychopath, if not worse. Like most narcissists, they have no empathy. They will commit multiple crimes without a care, including violent and sexual offences with no remorse. Psychologists suggest that malignant narcissism is an extreme mixture of the narcissistic personality disorder and other disorders such as antisocial personality disorder, sadism, aggression, paranoia. All narcissists can be dangerous, yet malignant ones do take it to the next level. Like most narcissists, they rely on others to define them. Self-esteem comes from the outside world. Their moods can be all over. They seek approval from others. They are extremely arrogant and self-centered. They have a very fragile, super-sensitive ego. They need to convince all others just how special they are. They have the 3 E's of any narcissist. Entitled. They believe they are entitled to do what they want, whenever they want, with whoever they want, and whenever they want to do it. And they believe they are above all others. Exploitation. They will exploit all others to get their needs met with no thoughts or feelings to how it affects those around them. Because they have little to no empathy, or a complete lack of genuine compassion. They can act empathetically. I'll add the cognitive empathy video link in the description. The difference between the narcissistic personality disorder and the malignant narcissist is that malignant will have that mixture of the combined personality disorders. They will have the narcissistic personality disorder, and they can then have traits. People with narcissistic personality disorder can have traits of other disorders like paranoia. Yet the malignant narcissist usually has other disorders combined, such as the paranoia personality disorder, psychopath personality disorder. They could have the antisocial personality disorder. Most narcissists have traits of antisocial behaviour, but they do not tend to have the full-on disorder. So the signs of a malignant narcissist. Number 1, sadism. They will deliberately cause harm, suffering, pain and distress to others, often showing hatred. They will get great enjoyment in seeing people, animals, anything suffer. 2, antisocial behaviour. These are pathological liars. They have unprovoked hostility and aggression, volatile mood swings. They cheat, steal and lie. They believe they are above the law and are extremely dangerous and toxic. 3, manipulation. These don't wait to see an opportunity to manipulate others. They actively create opportunities. They genuinely go around looking for those they can take advantage of. They plan, they plot to win at all and any cost to those around them. 4, paranoias. It's not that they don't just not trust those around them. Because of how they think, they are extremely suspicious of everyone around them, and they believe that others are out to get them. 5, no empathy. None, nothing, 0. They actually get pleasure out of harming other people. 6, no responsibility. Although they can actually admit wrongdoings, some of these can actually admit when they've done something wrong, and they will openly admit it, but they will do it in a way by telling the other person that they deserved the harm, and they will tell law enforcement, if they've been caught out on doing something, that the other person deserved the treatment they got, which is just horrific. At all other times, they will deny all knowledge to what they've done to others. 7, entitled again. Malignant narcissists have the sense of entitlement. Like most narcissists, they believe they are superior to others and expect to be treated that way. 8, envy. They hate seeing others with something that they haven't got or something that they want. Most assume it's down to pure luck that someone else has achieved something that they want. 9, charm or superficial charm. Most narcissistic people can be charming, especially at first, as they put on that admiration face to draw people in. So things a malignant narcissist could do: they will retaliate and they will humiliate. They make a strong statement in how they dress, whichever that way is to them. Some might be dress smart in high-powered jobs with suits, homes, cars, money to match. Some will be the gym bod in the gym gear with the muscles. Some will be the tough-looking, hard, do not mess with me look. People can look this way and not be narcissistic, but malignants are big on appearance, whatever that appearance is to them. They will go to extreme means to be at the top and get the world's attention, as they believe they are entitled to the world. They will show fake empathy to followers to protect themselves, to get followers to protect them. People either love and respect them or genuinely fear them. Both will carry out demands for them. They will go to great lengths to protect themselves. All narcissists are manipulative, and even people who don't have the narcissistic personality disorder can be manipulative. The malignant narcissist, however, takes manipulation to the next level. They take it to the extreme. They, as most narcissistic people do, see in black and white. They gain enablers or enemies along the way. They have a complete disregard for others and simply do not care for the pain they cause to those around them. Researchers say Adolf Hitler was a malignant narcissist, and look at the following that he achieved, what he got others to do for him, and just how many he destroyed, which is probably why the psychologist Erich Fromm wrote about the malignant narcissist. It might not be. I could just be jumping to conclusions to that. I haven't fully researched it enough to say whether it was or wasn't. They need power and control and achieve this by coming across as a great saviour to others in the beginning. They will go all out to protect their followers as this protects themselves. They will hurt and some will murder anyone who gets in their way. They will tell you not to believe others, and they are just trying to split you up. They'll manipulate you so well that you believe them. The triangulation that narcissistic people do. They will do things to others that are informing you to leave to maintain their power over you. They are and can be terrifying. They will find any means possible to end your friendships with those trying to help you out. They will stop at nothing to protect what's important to them. If you escape one of these, you will most often need to move miles away. Excuse me. The malignant is the most dangerous of all. They are the least likely to attempt therapy due to the disorder. Like all other narcissists, they do not see any fault in their actions, blaming those around them for what they perceive as people turning against them, or the fact they don't see others as having feelings, as they don't feel like other people do. They see people as objects to use and abuse as they feel, how they want and when they want. We are all individuals with different pain thresholds. So what a narcissist on a low end of the spectrum might do could hurt someone in the same way as what a narcissist on the higher end of the spectrum will do. We all have different pain thresholds, so we can all find what one person does to us more severe than what someone else would find it, if hopefully that makes sense. So never let anybody tell you that what you've been through isn't, you know how you feel, you know what you've been through. Malignant narcissists would use sadistic means to destroy those who they perceive to go against them. Once we understand the narcissistic personality disorder, most narcissistic people do become more evident to us. Malignant come across as helping others and are far harder to spot at first, just like the covert are harder to spot, but the malignants are far harder to stop. In a relationship, like all narcissists, they represent themselves as important, worthy of admiration and love. They might talk about those that hurt them in a way to gain sympathy. They might come across as the unfortunate individual who's been hurt in the past. As they present themselves as a loving, caring, sometimes the victim or sometimes your saviour, they get you to feel sorry for them. Partners will want to support them. They lie, manipulate and cheat like all narcissists do. They set it up so that you want to fight their corner and protect them. Once you are hooked, if you cross them, the psychopathy can't think of the word, the psychopath comes out, and they will do anything to protect themselves. They will hurt you to get their needs met. They may also get others to do this for them. A lot of them actually get other people to do their dirty work. Some will do anything to maintain their relationship with you. So how do you deal with a malignant narcissist? Simply don't. Sorry, I haven't got that much advice on this other than don't. Gather as much help and support as you can, and not from mutual friends. Get to safety. No one knows what lengths any narcissist will go to. If a narcissist feels criticism or wronged by anyone, so no matter what you think they are, always be careful. With a malignant, never let them know or that you're leaving, and get out safely. So what can you do? 1, seek help and support in leaving if you suspect you are dealing with a malignant narcissist. 2, remember they will not change. They do not have the self-awareness to change. It is who they are. 3, have a healthy fear of them. So respect what they are capable of and keep yourself safe. Yes, these people do need bringing to justice, but you must be careful around them. 4, they see an extreme black and white, and you will not win an argument or a disagreement with these people. They genuinely believe that they are right, and not only are you wrong, if you go against them, you are the enemy. With their paranoia, they will see this as you going against them, and they do seek to destroy people. So let them think they are right and leave them be. 5, get support. Do not be embarrassed about what you have been through. You are far, far from alone, unfortunately. There is too many of these people going around destroying others' lives. Seeking support and talking to those who understand you helps you piece your reality back together. Know that all those doubts, feelings, thoughts you had were real, that the reality you lived was real. It validates how you feel is normal, and it is normal. Others do and have felt the same way. Even those not dealing with the malignant narcissist, getting emotional support is a must. 6, do not isolate yourself. Yes, most likely you might have already been isolated or getting isolated. And from time to time you might go in the hermit mode now and again, and that is okay. You're allowed to go into yourself and work on yourself, but do not stay stuck in the hermit mode, and do not stay isolated. Don't ever give up on yourself. There is always hope. When good people come together, great things start to happen. So trust in those instincts, trust in yourself, trust in your capabilities, trust in your knowledge, trust that when you know something isn't right, it is not right. Go and find something. It's great learning about narcissism because it brings greater awareness. It gets people away from these kinds of people. It lets people know how to handle these kind of people. But as you are learning, find things also that pick you back up, that help you out, that motivate you, that cheer you up, that put that smile on your face. Building and working on yourself, your dreams, your future, where you want your life to go now, your happiness, finding your joy again, creating those things, the confidence. And there is the balance between learning and understanding what you've been through, learning and understanding the kinds of people you want to avoid in the future, but also working on yourself, your life and your well-being. Anyone has any advice, please do add it into the comments, because it is all about building a community of people to support each other and help each other out in any way they can. I shall add some video links about the cognitive empathy in the description, and there is some online courses also in the description. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.